Hi, everyone. Hello, my dear Blair Bears. I love so much. Popping on to introduce this episode with the great Leslie Liao. She's so funny and smart. Like, it was just such a pleasure to talk with her. So I know you guys are going to love her if you don't already know her. And she has a brand new special out, so go check that out. And lastly, get your tickets for Indianapolis Helium, May 22nd through the 24th. So that is right here. And I can't wait to see you guys. Thank you if you've already bought your tickets. It means the world to me. I'd love to pack it out. And I love you guys. Enjoy this episode. Thank you so much.
Oh, what's up, Blair Bears? We're back for another exciting edition of Space Style Podcast. It's your boy Blair back in the studio again. If you can even imagine, baby. You wouldn't even believe the guest that I have today. I'm so excited. Sort of a newer friend the last couple of years. Love her. Incredible comedian. Been on the Tonight Show many times. Has a new special out called Silky Smooth. Out now on YouTube. So exciting. Please welcome Leslie Liao, everybody. Hello,
Hi,
Leslie. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
This is such a
Thank you
treat.
so much. It's a treat because I feel like your podcast is I've dabbled in it, and you have like
That's so nice.
the most perfect guests. You know,
Really?
Like, yeah.
Thank you.
I feel like it's a beautiful picture of like your mind.
Oh my God!
The people.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know.
That means a lot to me because I like to think of myself as a curator of friends. You know, we get to
madame of friendship.
Madame. But you know, the thing is that I like to think, because there are a lot of downsides to being a comedian, if you can believe it.
Oh,
and
are
one
there?
of my favorite things is thinking about how my younger self, like one of the best parts, like my younger self would just be so thrilled, like the people that I get to be friends with, like the amazing artists
Yes.
and
yes.
people, like, yeah.
I don't know if you get this, but like I still like hardcore identify as like a fan
Same.
of these people.
Yeah.
So you just got like, you're just talking to Anthony Jeselnik. You're just like, oh, what's up? But like you have to hide the adoration you have.
Well,
Because
yeah.
that's supposed to be normal, is to be chill.
Well, that's what I had with Chelsea Peretti last week. Because
Yeah.
we said what's up over the years, but like I barely knew
She
her. Like
rules.
Anthony, I told her, she was like, especially when I started, I was like, to me, she was my number one comedian.
Yeah.
And that was really like, that was a scenario where like Anthony I've toured with forever. So I actually know him very well. But like Chelsea, I was straight up nervous. Like I was like, oh, this is
Really?
like I'm interviewing. Yeah.
When you're nervous, do you have your little tricks to prepare for something?
I mean, I prepare a lot already.
I know, I love this. I love this.
Yes, I'm always, that's the autistic side of me, I guess. But yeah, I had special questions prepared for her, like very prepared. Do you?
Yeah, I like to feel prepared because it makes me feel calm.
Yeah.
But then when you over prepare, like I legit like I like to do homework. Like if I go on a podcast, like I like review like Blair Socci material.
Oh my God.
Like I don't know what it is.
Oh, you're an incredible, did you have such good grades?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I had like 4.5.
4.5,
Yeah.
bitch?
Well,
Where'd you go to college?
USC. But USC is not where I got good grades. High school is where I
Right.
got good
Well, you don't
grades.
need to get good grades in college.
You do not. We're fine. Yeah.
In case you're young and listening, you just have to get good grades to get into a good college. And even
Just
if you're
pass.
going to do a career now that you don't need college, for instance, we have fancy degrees and we're doing this. So
Do you have a fancy degree?
I went to UCLA and then I have
Oh,
and then
nice.
I have a grad school degree.
Oh, yeah. I feel like you should.
Why?
That should be your credit when you like go on stage.
One of my first jokes was that I got so into comedy because I moved to New York for grad school and I like accidentally started comedy. Like I had never, and it was not intentional or whatever. And one of my first jokes of like a devastating breakup where one of my friends was like, you have a master's degree. And I was like, I literally forgot that I had that. And one of my first jokes was about that.
So that you like don't even identify as like a master degree student.
Yeah. Have you ever had a breakup so bad that you forget you have a master's degree? You know? Yeah.
That's like, okay, so What was it in? Master's degree?
Well, I want to be a novelist, so I got an MFA in fiction.
That's incredibly sexy.
You think?
And you forgot that you have that.
I forget I have it all the time.
Incredibly sexy. It's just something to have. It's like, it's even more badass that you don't even
I wish I could do it now, like, or not now. Like, I wish I could do it without being a comedian. Somehow, if I could split myself to be two people.
Oh, I love that concept.
Because it's too, like, I did the best I could, but I got so, it was like when I first started comedy, when you first start, you're just so obsessed, you know?
Yeah.
But anyways, more about you. We're both from Orange County.
We're both from OC.
How did you like growing up in Orange County?
Now looking back, yes. During, no. Because during, when it's happening, you're just, you know, when you're a little kid, you're like, I don't know what, I have no confidence. I'm just like sitting around going to In-N-Out and thinking, is this life?
Do you like In-N-Out still?
I do.
Yeah, I do too.
Do you? Yeah.
I've always liked it. It's like such a cultural touchstone of growing up in like Southern California.
Yeah.
But I have to be quite honest, and I still eat the shit out of them. Love the burgers. The fries are shit.
Love. Really?
The fries, it's like they don't put salt on them. They're like wet cardboard. It's like they're not even trying.
So my only thing with, I love the fries, but I don't feel like they're filling. Like they're so light.
What's your In-N-Out order?
I do like sometimes both animal style burger, cheeseburger, animal style, fries, animal style.
That's what I do too.
Really?
Yeah, because that's
you gotta dress up the fries.
You have to, because they're like, you gotta put lipstick on a pig.
I do, but I love, like my motto with the food is like, if I'm paying for it and putting it in my body, it must fill me up.
Right.
So the burger fills me up.
I love that.
The fries.
I love that motto.
You know what I mean?
Great motto.
So, and I have a conflicting relationship with chips, for example. Chips, do they fill you up, or do they just
you're like
taste
empty
awesome?
Calories, like that I'm not getting satiated from.
I'd rather eat a block of tofu, knowing it's gonna do something.
You're a protein girl.
Well, I try a functional girl, and the protein, but carbs fill me up mentally the same as protein does.
Okay.
I don't know. But the fries are so light. They like, if you feel them in your hands, they barely weigh anything.
Right.
I think.
Oh.
So I think.
This is so great for me to hear. I'm so glad we got down this road.
Yeah. Anyways, OC, yes.
Are you the oldest in your family?
Youngest of two.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's so interesting.
But with Orange County, I feel like I don't think it's every day you meet a comic.
I was just gonna say, I don't think very many comedians come from Orange County. Like,
when
I think it's super rare.
Yeah. Like how often you're like, they're all from somewhere.
Yeah.
I never meet a comic who's like, I'm Costa Mesa, born and bred. I'm like, what are you talking? Like, so what happened to us that it is a special place? And I was at my parents' last night. I drove here from Orange County.
I do that all the time.
Yeah.
I drive to this podcast from my parents' house. Like a lot of times, if I have enough energy coming back from the road on Sunday, I'll drive down, have dinner with them, spend the night. Yeah.
So you do that fairly often?
I do, yeah.
I do. I try to do like bi-weekly.
Yeah, I probably am about that too.
And it feeds your soul a little bit.
Yeah, I'm really close with my parents, and like I have been for a long time in my adult life. Like me doing comedy the first 5 years was rough for our relationship. They weren't thrilled about that. I imagine your parents were the same.
One would imagine, but I had a job. I was never like starving artist. So they were like, do your little clown thing.
Oh, they didn't give a shit.
They're like, just get your money at your day job and just don't f that up.
Whoa.
So that they were fine with it.
So you had a full-time job probably until you started.
The second I started touring, I had a full-time like day job. Full-time
oh my God.
at Netflix. Like at Netflix.
You worked
Hollywood.
at Netflix?
Yeah, for 6 years.
Whoa.
The entire time
What were you doing there?
It was technically in HR, but my job was like, big companies like Netflix, they have a bunch of assistants.
Yeah.
There's a field of assistants.
Right,
and they're
like
very
a team.
Important. Yes.
Yeah.
And they're very important.
They run everything.
Assistants, like people don't remember, have their own lives.
Right.
And get sick or have to go on a trip or whatever.
Right.
So when the assistant is gone, the boss's life crumbles. So when the assistant is gone, I have to put a temp assistant.
Oh my God.
So my job was to manage a team of 30 Gen Z assistants that were available to work at any department at Netflix, which is very hard.
No, that's an intense ass job.
It was an
that
intense
is not
job.
a like chill day job.
It is not chill. Nothing about working at Netflix is chill. But I liked it because
You're saying Netflix isn't a joke?
it's not. It's no joke. It was like but I I liked it for my mental state of mind. Because if I kept myself busy in the day, it gave me the fire to do stand up at night. Like
That's so smart.
Because it was so, you have to be on like 80 miles an hour every day at Netflix. I was like, I might as well keep this going. So I kept it going at night.
Whoa, that's a cool story.
It was aggressive. It was so aggressive.
And then like your Don't Tell popped off and that's when you started touring?
Yeah, Don't Tell was definitely before the tour. The Don't Tell set was like a couple of years ago. It just went well.
Yeah.
And then after that, like I got the reps. I went to JFL Montreal.
Oh, cool.
And then I love money.
Yeah, I love money too. I love money.
We love money. We love it.
Yeah.
It doesn't buy happiness, but it does help. It does.
Well, it doesn't buy happiness, but it gives you a lot less stress and freedom to pursue the things that you want, to have a lifestyle that you want. So it definitely adds.
Yes. I think money pays the stress away.
Yeah.
To give yourself the runway to do your happy stuff.
Yeah, and like experiences. It gives you access. It gives you access.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to lose the money because I would use that money to pay for like festivals and traveling and opening up for friends or whatever. So the second I was like, oh, I can make X amount of money on the road like this. I honestly would have kept the day job.
I know, if you could have managed it.
100%. Like I can do meetings from the airport, like whatever. Like I wanted to keep it.
Right.
I also liked the structure of it.
Yeah.
And stuff. I liked going into an office.
Yeah.
Because it's like, do you have an office? Like this is an office of sorts.
I don't have an office, but I will say like, for the first 5 years of my career before I started touring full time, like I always had a day job and and even in the beginning of touring, I was still trying to keep the job while touring.
Yeah, they think you just show up and like, I'm going to rant about my day. But like no one sees the admin side of it.
There's ridiculous amount of admin.
Accounting.
Yeah.
Like you, so you're your own corporation.
Yeah.
So now I just have to think of it that way. Like you're your own HR.
Yeah. Bad girl, don't say that.
I know.
Okay, before we get too far in, I have to start with our Freo fact of the week. Did you bring a fact, Leslie?
I have a fact. I don't know if it's exciting or Freo.
It doesn't matter.
It's one that stuck out to me.
It just has to be a fact. But okay, I'll go first. It can be a fact about literally anything. So my Freo fact of the week is in June 1947, after 4 non-title bouts, Sugar Ray Robinson was scheduled to defend his title for the first time in a bout against Jimmy Doyle. And Robinson initially backed out of the fight because he had a dream that he was going to kill Doyle. And he didn't want to do it because of this dream. Like he was worried it would come true. And then a priest and also a minister convinced him to fight. And then his dream came true. On June 25th, 1947, Sugar Ray Robinson dominated Doyle in a decisive knockout in the 8th round and knocked out Doyle unconscious, and it resulted in his death later that night. And he was like just riddled with like the aftermath of this effect of the effects of it coming true and like him dying.
Wait, okay, I'm so conflicted about this because I love that he even admitted the dream and tried to back out at all.
Yeah, no, he believed it.
He tried.
Yeah, he tried to back out and then they pushed him into it. Yeah.
And weirdly, now that he had the dream and then he fought him, was it kind of like a self-fulfilling, not prophecy, but he just willed his dream to be true?
I don't know if he willed it to be true. I think like he probably just had a freaky premonition. He could feel it somehow.
That's devastating.
I know. And so then they had criminal charges were being threatened. What? Yeah. And then including murder. And then none of it happened because they like thoroughly investigated like his intentions, that Sugar Ray like wanted to just use the fight's money to buy his mother a house. And he gave his mother the money from the next 4 fights.
He never got charged with anything?
No, he didn't, because like I think they knew his intentions, but you're like,
his intentions were pure.
Yeah, I guess, but isn't that crazy? Especially back then, where they would like look for any reason to like put a black man. I mean, still do, but like, especially back then, like, I mean, but I was just so shocked by that story. How, like, if that happened to me, like, he already had guilt, like, before, and then they pushed him into it, and then it happened.
I wonder if the timeline is clear that before the fight, he made it public. I had this dream that I killed this man. So it seems like he did make it clear.
I guess, like, he told multiple people, like, I can't do this fight because I had this dream and I'm worried about this happening.
Or this is where my psycho brain goes. It's like he wanted so badly to win this fight. And this is what happens in fights like that. Like, people get really injured and can die.
Yeah, it's a brutal barbaric.
Yeah, like, it's a crazy thing to, like,
knock out someone.
Yeah. So maybe, like, part of my brain thinks, like, did he backtrack and just in case I kill this man, I'm going to make a show of, like, I'm worried about this.
Oh, see, my brain never
goes
to
there. Antitrust.
Mine is inexplicable unearned trust for everyone at all times.
Has that been working for you?
It's a really painful way to live, honestly, if you can believe it.
I mean, I know there's like a motif of the podcast, but were you into the whole, like, Artemis thing?
I didn't watch it because I was out of town and, like, I was working, but I was keeping up, you know, as an online girl. And I thought it was really cool. Yeah, like, and
it seems like they landed.
It was, yes, and they did.
In San Diego. Like, super
and it was further than, like, they broke the record of the original moon landing. And moon landing? No.
I like how I just said with full certainty.
No, I don't know if it was moon landing. I don't think it was moon landing. It was like
they went further than
they went further. Yes,
which is amazing.
Yeah, and it hadn't been since like 1978 or something. So it was almost like 60 years. Which why haven't we gone? I don't know. It's beyond my comprehension.
And also, we could have gone, and maybe they just didn't, like, promo it.
Maybe. Yeah, I know. Now we're finding out like that they're not revealing everything to us, if you can believe it.
Because, like, technically, couldn't there be, like, an open mic for space? Like, maybe they just want to run a casual with, like, kind of, like, less experienced.
You could just be a biology professor.
For real.
Get
like,
up there.
Yeah.
That was, I wish we could talk about it, but we won't. Wait, did you give your fact? I can't remember.
Oh no, I did.
Oh yeah, this is Leslie Liao's Freo fact of the week.
I mean, I don't know if this caught my attention.
Fact.
I saw online that you can literally die laughing. It is
a way to go out.
And it's a beautiful way to go out, and people have. Yeah. So what happens is, if you laugh so hard, like, you know, the hardest you've ever laughed, and you have to catch your breath.
Yeah, because So
some people have fainted.
Right.
Fainted and then maybe, like, injure themselves fainting, or you can laugh so hard that you become unconscious.
Right, because you can't get enough air.
Yeah, or like the oxygen to your brain or something happens. So people have died laughing, which I think is awesome.
I know. I think that's awesome. Like, I wouldn't want to witness it. I don't want to see anyone die. Like, I've been through enough. If you're listening, but also,
especially, like, your show, then that would make you the Sugar Ray.
I know,
whatever.
Yeah, like, or you,
oh damn,
or you, one of us.
Then you would get so much trauma of, like, I did that.
No,
on my job, at your job, you know.
No, but it could, like, you know, there's been multiple comics who someone has had a heart attack during their show.
Oh, that's not happened to you, right?
No,
not
thank God.
Me. No.
I think it happened to Drew. Drew Lynch.
Drew Lynch, right. I saw that.
And he, like, went and visited the guy in the hospital. And it's happened to other people, too.
Yeah.
But I do think, like, of all the ways to die, that could be a good one.
I'd be okay with that personally.
Yeah. I don't want to watch it, though. Someone else die like that.
You don't want that to be, like, a clip on your Instagram.
No, I don't want that. I'm not putting a clip if someone dies. That was like when Logan Paul went to that death forest and
right,
like 10 years ago.
Oh, right. I vaguely remember. Luckily, he's not a big part of my internet.
Me neither.
Luckily.
Not even a little. And when I do hear something about them, I'm like, how'd they get in here? Yeah. How'd they get in my house with my algorithm?
So how's your algorithm looking these days? I'm curious. I think the viewers want to know. I really do, because you're...
I'll be totally honest. And so when I didn't follow anyone for 5 years on Instagram, I've gotten deep in TikTok, and honestly, it's influenced me to many different ways in my life, including Permgate.
Well, I want to. I'm interested separately.
My algorithm. Why I've loved TikTok so much is that it there's nothing upsetting on there for me. It's skincare. It's endless. It's endless skincare. It's all dogs, goats, cats,
lovely.
kittens, babies, and food and aliens. And it's like just all stuff that I'm interested in and
these
like
are
makes me
genuinely
happy.
okay. That's amazing to hear. So
Yeah.
you're doing a good job curating it.
I don't want to be like when I go on Threads, and that's why I deleted Twitter. It's like when I go on Threads, I'm intaking a lot of shit that upsets me.
I'm worried about Threads because it's I think the like gimmick of it is that it just feeds you. It's like TikTok, so it will feed you stuff that people you don't follow. So it's telling you what to like.
Well, I realized I have to stop reposting. I still call it tweets, even though it's Threads.
Yeah.
Like I was reposting so much political shit because I couldn't help it, and then I was like, hold on, I'm like, I don't know, propagating this. Like, I don't know. It's hard because I remember when I was young and I saw other comics do that and I was like, God, they need to like chill out, you know? And then I have to like tell them, I'm like, if you see me live, I don't talk about any politics at all. Like I want it to be a break. But it is hard because that stuff, like, I'll be on there and I'm like, Epstein. Epstein, the kids, you know? Like, I'm like, I can't stop. And then I'm like, I need to get off this. I need to be writing. I need to be putting good into the world. I need to like be volunteering. I need to be spending time with my family, my friend. I mean, I just, you know.
You can still be like, let the rage pass through you without throwing it out into the algorithm, into other people's algorithm, and then feeding it back into your algorithm.
Well, that's what my Threads is. That's why like TikTok, I've always liked TikTok.
Threads.
Like
TikTok is
it's so pure to me.
Your algorithm is
What's your algorithm?
On Instagram, it changes all the time because my mind changes all the time. So right now it's like a little bit of wedding stuff, which is a little bit annoying. It's a lot of interior design.
I have a lot of interior design as well.
Nothing more calming.
Yeah, and just that's what
it
one
makes you feel
aspect.
cozy.
It like makes me cosplay as mature.
Yeah. Like I don't know about your place. My place is so like blatantly half-assed Lulu in Georgia, and it's like someone desperately
I bet
trying
it's really
to.
Cute.
But it's not complete.
Yeah,
it's like clearly someone who put down like a project. It's like a half painting.
Yeah.
So like the couch is gorgeous, but there's nothing on the walls.
Right. We have a lot on our mind though.
Yeah.
I know. It took me a long time to decorate my place, and I've been there a long time. That's because I moved so much being a comedian, like in New York. Like I was never staying anywhere like permanent when I was young and broke and stuff. And so now like I'm slowly acquiring pieces of art. And every time I'll like buy a piece of art, it'll be like an artist I've followed for a long time that I can feel them about to like burst. And so I'm like, I gotta get in at this price point before I can't afford them. But I love all like the art that I've acquired. But yeah, it's still the same thing. I'm like, and that is the way like a well decorated place is though. It's like over time, like when you try to do it, unless you have a decorator do it, you know.
I mean, I can't afford that.
Neither can I. Not even close.
When I tried to decorate one of my apartments in LA quickly, because I just wanted it done.
Yeah.
It was disgusting.
Yeah.
It was the and I looked back at it and I'm like, this isn't even me. Like I frantically went to living spaces to get like the grayest couch. Couldn't be more gray. And then I tried to do this gallery wall that I thought was so vibey. And it was like half generic Urban Outfitters, like no real artists. Like I was like, this is so, it was like a desperate plea for like, I'm an adult, right?
Yeah.
Like, look at this pillow. Like it was so not me. So it does take time, but then I'm a little bit impatient. But
Have you moved in with your man yet?
Yeah, he moved in a couple years ago.
Okay, and what's that like? Had you ever lived with someone before him?
No.
Yeah, because like
you haven't, right?
No,
I have not. I have not lived in a relationship. It's all the highs and lows. It's like the highs are so like
great,
cutesy, and like he cooks. I cannot cook.
That is so a man who cooks is so sexy.
It's a beautiful situation.
Well, it feels like someone who like masculine who like takes care of their woman.
Yes,
you know,
it is a hardcore provider, and he does like
provider, not just money, but like
correct.
Yeah,
there's a million ways to provide. Yeah. So you literally provide me my meals,
right? Your sustenance,
like my sustenance, my protein, my tofu, my air fried like whatever. So he like runs the restaurant of our house. Like he'll do the
so
grocery
sweet.
curating.
Yeah.
Because that's a separate part. People don't talk about that.
No, that's my mom talks about that. She's like, it's so much energy, like trying to stay creative and going to buy all the
build
shit
the
to prep
menu,
it to
prep the recipe.
Yeah, it's so
to
much work.
help people decide.
Yeah.
Today we're gonna do
Right.
Mediterranean whatever.
Yeah.
That I don't even want to think about.
Right.
So without him, I eat like fully cheese and crackers like every day.
I eat like a divorced man.
Same.
Yeah, like
This-
it's
dude.
from being a comedian. It's like
Microwave rice.
I eat like soup for dinner a lot, like or just random shit, like you
The thing
know.
that takes 2 steps.
Yeah, like my mom. I just think of like my mom and I don't know if your parents did this, but like my mom cooked like whole foods for us with like a vegetable, a protein,
Lovely.
for like every night. I'm like, that is so much work.
And you don't see how much work it is, obviously,
It's
until
endless
you
amount of work.
run your kitchen.
Yeah.
So you're the CEO of your kitchen.
Yeah.
Of Blair's Kitchen.
I'm a CEO of too much, bitch. I gotta hand it off. Tired. CEO's not all cracked up to be.
So if you can outsource that to someone,
Yeah.
it really like you feel.
Was that an agreement that you made, or it just sort of natural?
It became the agreement because I'm such a shitty horseshit cook that one time, like a couple times, I tried to cook for him. And he's such a sweetie, but you know when like you're playing with a kid and you eat their imaginary meal?
Yeah.
He
And you're
was like yum! Oh, it was like over salted tofu, and I was like, "Do you like it?" I was like, "Do you like it?" He's like, Thank you." Like throwing it up in the, and he's such an honest Brazilian man where like you cannot fake it. And I go, from now on, I will maybe buy some groceries. I can always make sure we have sparkling water, but I will no longer subject you to this.
Okay,
Because
so
he's the better cook.
this is a Spaced Out exclusive, a tip from an engaged bitch. The tip is to, if you don't want to have the lifetime assignment of cooking, is to just fuck it up real bad in the beginning.
Yeah.
That's the move.
Which I didn't try.
No, it's just a natural occurrence.
But I would. Do you live alone?
I
Yeah.
do.
So living alone is what I miss, and I talk about this on stage, is the bliss of eating alone.
Yeah.
And that
on your couch in like your underwear.
no rules, no presentation, no
Olives out of
expectation.
the jar topless.
Yes,
That's
over-
something I do all the time.
Yes, over the sink, hunched
Yeah.
over, mouth breathing.
Yeah.
Like the beauty of zoning out
Right.
while eating olives alone.
Unobserved.
Unobserved.
Yeah.
Because when you eat with someone, even if it's a friend,
Yeah.
like if we went to like Jones on Third, just
Right.
you and me,
Yeah.
there'd be a teeny bit of performance.
should do that.
We should. We will.
There is performance?
Of eating in public.
Oh, like of having manners, of like not being disgusting.
Somewhat manners.
Mouth closed,
I
chewing.
even though I feel comfortable
Yeah.
around you to a degree,
Right.
There's a little bit of like a,
Yeah. Right.
and like I'm gonna wait till you talk.
Well, I broke up with a guy when I was younger. He just could not chew with his mouth closed, and it was so disgusting to me.
Yeah. Wow. How young were you?
I was probably like 22 or something.
Oh, good for you.
He was like 4 or 5 years older than me, and I was just
Yeah.
like, ew, this is disgusting.
But it's like if that already got to you so early, then
I know. Well, I
wasn't
didn't know I was
meant to be.
autistic.
oh.
Close your mouth.
But it's fair. It's like you just have to respect the other person's sensory needs.
I know.
And he wasn't.
But also, I think that's the problem. Like, because my mom always says, like, real estate saves marriages. And it's like, if you, to live in a tiny 1-bedroom apartment is gnarly. Like, it feels like you need space to be able to live with someone.
We have a 1-bedroom but 2-bathroom, which every couple I told about the 2-bathroom said that will save you.
Yeah.
It's more important to have his and hers toilets.
I don't
than-
want to shit in the same toilet as my husband.
Absolutely not. So before he moved into my place and I had a 2-bathroom, I had a poo-poo toilet and a pee-poo toilet.
I love this.
For me.
A poo-poo toilet and a pee toilet.
And the poo-poo toilet I kept so clean and
Like pristine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it was a vibe in there, whatever.
Yeah.
And I even then I compartmentalized a lot of stuff, but that was the
Right.
poo-poo toilet. And the pee-pee toilet was I wake up like 3 times a night
You're so wise.
to go pee-pee.
You are so wise.
No one will
No,
ever.
you are a fountain of wisdom. I am getting. I'm at the Leslie Liao Academy right now. Yes.
that you can. I mean, if you had 2 bathrooms, I assume that you would do the same.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But it made me feel like a little calm, at
Right.
peace. And so now that he's there, obviously, he has his bathroom, I have mine. So it was an adjustment. I never poo-pooed in my pee-pee toilet.
Oh my God,
So
that
when I
is a
did
huge
that,
change.
I was like, this is love.
And you wouldn't know that is what the biggest change of getting engaged would be, is going poo-poo in the pee-pee toilet.
That's the biggest hurdle. But like so much of it is like, I love living alone.
I
Like
know.
it's really,
Same with me.
if you embrace all the benefits of it, like eating alone is like awesome. But then when you eat with someone, it becomes like when your mom cooked for you. It has to become the whole food, the protein, the side, the fiber.
You can't just eat a side for dinner or like out of a container or some shit.
I can't. If I prepared him what I eat alone,
Yeah.
it's like, come over to the sink with me with this prosciutto.
Yeah, or like a corner of a sandwich I saved that's like 2 bites with like, I don't know, like beans, a side of beans. I mean, just like bizarre. I eat bizarre stuff.
So yeah, because the things don't match because they don't have to.
Yeah.
It's you by yourself.
I know.
But when you're with even one person, the things have to start matching.
Yeah.
There has to be some type of motif to the
Yeah.
meal, a theme, a genre.
Yeah, whenever my dad would go on a fishing trip, my mom and I, we would make, she called them cheese chips, nachos. We'd eat, cheese chips for dinner like every night, and it was so fun. It felt like we were like being girls gone wild.
What was like the recipe? It was like tortilla chips?
Tortilla chips from like our favorite Mexican restaurant that we'd buy.
Ooh.
And then she's like a cheese wizard. Like I got into like the hardcore cheese living from her. Like as I didn't grow up being obsessed with sweets. Like I'm such a cheese person because of her. And she'd like get the 3 mixed cheese and grate it and then oven on foil with the tortilla chips.
Oh, this is like a full-on like recipe.
Yeah, I mean, my ass would put it in the microwave, but she goes, it's not a recipe, it's just cheese on chips.
Well, yeah. But see, this is how bad of a cook I am. We're like, oh my God, will you text me that recipe? Like to me,
hilarious.
that's a full. But the other day well, also with our schedule, we do shows at night when people eat dinner. So you either have to just get full before your show,
I know,
or eat super late at night after your show.
I know,
which I don't want to do. Which is like,
I'm trying to stop because it's like my self-soothing thing when I come home.
Yeah.
And I try to have like super bone broth because it's like grounding. What I'm trying to do is ground because I'm a really bad sleeper. And so a lot of times, like after I come home from a show, it's like I will have eaten at like 5 or 6 when I was hungry, and then I'll be full, and then I'll get hungry while I'm at the show, and then I'll come home hours later hungry, and then I'm like, I don't want to eat like that.
So you have to, maybe there's something at night that you can have that's like wholesome.
I know.
Is there a food that helps you sleep? I could Google this. Maybe there's something that like.
But at the Comedy Store, I'll have them make me 1 chicken finger, or I'll get like.
I've never had their food.
Well, I didn't even know they had food till like I've been working there for a long time, and I like.
But they have like a kitchen. Like when you go, I'm like, it looks like a bustling kitchen. I'm like, what are you
pizza.
guys making
I'll
in
eat
here?
the pizza on the freezer sometimes, and then just give it to a bunch of people because I just want like 2 or 3 pieces of like the tiny ones.
When you say you had 1 chicken finger, I had a restaurant idea years ago called a la carte.
I'd invest in any of your businesses.
Where sometimes you just want 1 chicken finger.
Yeah.
Sometimes we want to split fries because I don't want the whole fries.
Totally.
Sometimes you want 4 French fries.
Yeah.
So you could order things, which honestly, this isn't a restaurant. This is basically a buffet, what I'm describing.
Yeah.
Fuck, it's a buffet.
I don't know. It sounds more elevated than that to me. Like it would be like a stand type of thing, and you could order. Yeah.
And then you could order a la carte off the menu,
Genius.
and the prices would be prorated.
Genius.
So however many 4 French fries would cost.
Genius.
But I don't know if this is efficient for the actual restaurant to run it. So for us, it rules.
It would. Okay, we've been chatting like a dream, so I have all these questions, but I'll just run a few.
Okay.
Do you believe in God?
I'm not super religious, but I do find myself praying here and there. So I would say yes to everyone's version. Such a yes to everyone's version of God. Yeah.
No, because I like to ask about this because most comedians were either like raised religious or were raised in like a super artist family where they are like atheists, or there's a lot of atheists or whatever. But for me, I've always like been someone who prays. I was raised Catholic, but I'm not religious at all. And I think God is just like divine loving intelligence.
Yeah. I feel like we're OC religious. Like we
dropouts, but like still have a little.
Yeah. Like I have no reason to not believe in it, and I pray.
But I don't identify with religion at all, or like even their way that they think of God or anything.
Yeah.
But sometimes like my nieces and nephews, they go to Catholic school, or like obviously my brother's funeral, and we're Italian, so
like all the funerals are in Catholic churches and stuff. And I still like I like to go to the church in those moments or whatever.
Yeah.
But I have like a lot of problems with religion, and I don't also
Same.
believe in a lot of it as
same.
well. What makes you feel funniest?
Oh my God, these are great questions.
Oh, thank you.
What makes me feel funniest
to get that praise from the Leslie Liao Academy.
Because it's phrased very beautifully. Like, what makes you feel funniest? I guess an emotion for me is anger.
Yeah.
Like when I'm angry, people around me laugh the most.
Yes.
And I do think anger objectively is a funny emotion.
Yes, it is.
When you witness,
Unless it's being directed at you.
Correct. Which I had a moment of that like the other day. But like when you witness a stranger being angry in public, your inclination is I will always laugh.
Yeah.
It's like what are you doing, old? Like you have your children, just you know what I mean? So it's like it's a sight to behold. But when I'm finding like recently a lot of my comedy is angry now that I live with a man.
Yeah.
I have never felt an anger like this before.
We gotta clip that. That's a clip. Is your fiance gonna listen to this?
He knows.
But will he listen to the shit you're on?
If I send him a clip, I'll send him some. Yeah. I'll send him the.
Oh no, we don't have to if you want to keep it below radar.
He knows. Like I show him my rage directly, and he's told me like, let's find ways to manage this. You know.
That is so sexy. That is again like the provider mindset.
Yeah, like he accepts it.
Yeah.
But knows that like how are we gonna live like this every day?
Well, because if you want to get freaky deaky, it's like the masculine job is to be the container for the woman.
Yeah. He's good. He's good at that stuff. But like I just I've never, because when I lived alone, anger was not a daily.
Yeah. No, because you're not like getting in fights with yourself.
No.
You're like, I'm pretty chill.
Yeah, I am pretty chill. It's like the OC. It's like it's something about OC. Like I always felt so chill there.
Right.
There's nothing to be angry about. There's always parking.
I just spilled down my chest. The streets are wide. There's always parking. It's not stressful to go to the grocery store.
The air feels fresh.
Yeah,
that's why we're so chill there.
That's why we're such chill dudes. What do you do when you don't feel funny?
What do I do when I don't feel funny? I kind of maybe freak out.
Like what? Text your girlfriends, I'm in a slump.
Yeah, no, I have an internal freak out. When I don't feel funny, I feel like I lost a part of my identity, and
even
it makes
though
me
it's
feel panic.
supernatural and cyclical and unavoidable, because when you do this career for several years, there's inevitably going to be moments you don't feel funny, and or mixed with life events that's always happening and coming at you that people don't understand that this job is so hard to do if you don't feel funny.
Yeah.
Because it depends on you having fun and thinking what you're saying is funny, which is very hard to do if you're not in that mindset.
Yes. So when I don't feel funny, I self-reflect and freak out. So that's what I do. But what you're right, it is like every night all these things have to be aligned emotionally for you to have a good set.
Totally.
Some comics, I've never seen them have a bad set in LA. And I seriously, I'm like,
you think they're so talented, or what they're doing is just...
what I will say is people laugh.
Okay. I read what you're...
do you know what I mean?
I know exactly what you're saying.
And I can see through the sunglasses.
Yeah.
You see...
No, because I know those people like at the... They're not... There's some people like... There's people like Chappelle Lacey.
I was just thinking about him. Literally.
I can't sing his praises enough. Like he crushes every time, and he's so funny and so original.
So he falls in the category, Chappelle Lacey, of like...
So talented,
actually crushing,
like a star,
like truly. And I every time I'm on a show with him, sometimes I feel off, and I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna do tonight.
Yeah.
And I've been on shows with him where like the crowd is so iffy.
Yeah.
The crowd is
I know, and he turns
too
them.
iffy, and he'll always get them. So he's one of those where like
he's like a living legend,
so fabulous.
Yeah, I have to have him on.
Like, and you just lovely to watch. So it's like that falls in the category of like. Like
he's the exception.
Yes.
And there are more, but
but there are some who like they just somehow turn it on and the crowd loves them every time.
What she's saying to the listeners is there are comics who are so hack yet crush.
The crowd will laugh.
Yeah, it's like not
I'll phrase it
original.
that way.
It's not original. It's
I'll
like
phrase it that way, yes.
It's very played into what they want type of
Yeah.
thing.
But
Palatable.
Yeah. And I don't know if your experience is the same as mine, but like to have a good set, emotionally things have to be aligned in your body and your mind, and you have to be in a certain mood, and you have to have a certain relationship with your material. So
It's so many things.
So those
when
are.
you just said that, I was like,
I'm
oh
sorry.
my
I'm
God.
sorry.
No, but it's true. I
That's
learned that
me.
this year.
Oh,
like,
really?
like when after my brother died, I thought I was gonna have to quit comedy.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I can never laugh again.
How do you access that emotion?
I don't know.
every
It was
night now?
so crazy. And like sometimes it still is. But I mean, really, the past year I was crying pretty much every day, like
Yeah.
sobbing, like grief to where I was like, and then,
And doing sets at night?
yeah, like, and I was on tour.
Oh my God.
I had a huge tour like planned
By yourself traveling?
by myself. And I canceled
God.
like 4 dates when it happened. And I took 6 weeks off of comedy and lived at my parents' house.
Yeah.
And I had to go back. I was like, I don't want to get dropped. Like, I still have to work. I need to make money.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, at first it was really hard. It was like, who wrote these jokes? I don't recognize this person.
Yeah.
An hour. I was like, I don't even know none of it feels true to me, whatever. And then it was really hard for a while. Like, I was like, I feel like a fraud. It was so,
Yeah.
especially for someone who is like, whatever I can't be false. Like this feeling,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
is so intense for me that I have
Which
to
you are on
be
stage too. Like you
full, authentic.
Yeah. So then the full authentic you in that period would have just been crying on stage? Like
No, but
like,
there
how
were
do you
definitely moments I was crying right before I went on stage and and the second I got off the stage, and I would pray to my brother to ask me to help me before I go on. But it sort of evolved, like even in deep grief, like this first Christmas holiday was horrible. Like like I'd be wrecked before and after, but the set became like a break, you know?
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah.
it's so mercurial. It changes all the time. But I
Yeah.
did learn like what it was like to go on stage in the lowest of the low, where it's like none of the conditions,
We're there.
nothing.
So now you have to learn how to work with these current conditions.
Yeah.
Of like the sadness.
Yeah.
And like any pain, and then what does the set mean to you now? Then
Yeah.
it's a break.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it is. That it becomes your break, a bursting of joy.
I
and
think so. And like
Yeah.
sometimes my whole hour is about mental health right now.
Yeah.
So, but it has been interesting whereas like before I put out my last special, going to like places that I had been toured for years and years and years, but trying to do like a very thoughtful hour in like Grand Rapids, and they're like, we want beer, like shut the fuck up, bitch, we fuck you. Yeah.
Is that how you genuinely felt doing the serious stuff, like mental health stuff?
I mean, I still don't think even any of my mental health comes out serious, like, which is the
Yeah.
intention. I still think it's very silly the way I spin it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, look, I won't be going back to Grand Rapids is all I'll say.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have more questions. Okay. Do you believe in aliens?
Sure. Yeah, I have. Yeah.
When did you start thinking about aliens? Because I only started thinking about it in 2021 when I never thought about it before then.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought about them when I was a kid, with like ET vibes. Like when it was exposed to me in pop culture, I would look at it and I have, maybe it's the same thing as a God and religion. I have no reason to not believe. Like,
Well, it'd be pretty myopic to be like, we're the only ones who exist.
Yeah.
And when there's
how can that be?
there's like infinite even universes.
Right. So like logistically, they must.
Yeah. Like
this can't. Please tell me this
just
can't be
with
it.
odds. Yeah.
Like-
just looking at mathematical odds.
Yeah. And that's how I deducted like Santa Claus wasn't real. Like I just thought about like I just use like logic and reasoning. Like physically there must be aliens because there's other planets, there's other universes.
Right.
There has to be.
Yeah.
Even though I've never hung out with one that I know of.
Even though they say it's going to be soon.
Yeah.
So pretty exciting times
And then
coming
there'll be a
up.
guest on Spaced Out. Pretty exciting.
That'd be so crazy.
That'd be amazing. But
Welcome to Earth.
but Yeah, with like Santa Claus, as a kid, I was like, so you're telling me that Santa has time in one evening and he
Right.
does global?
Right,
like
global,
everywhere?
every house on earth.
There's no way.
Right.
And then I quickly was like, oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah.
You can't.
I know. I remember I wanted to believe, like, I was one of those people because I, like, love the fantastical, you know, and I wanted to believe, like, way past when other kids did, and my brother told me it wasn't real, and I still tried to believe.
He told you, really?
I think I was, like, but it was late. It was, like, 10 or 11 or something. It was,
You're like 19.
Yeah, and I was like, what are you talking about? Why would you do this to me? Ugh.
But it's nice to have the belief at the time.
I love to believe, like, I don't know.
Yeah,
now
yeah.
even more, like, I've always believed, like, we keep going as souls, you know?
Yeah.
And now that, like, having someone so close to me gone has really tested that.
Yeah.
Like, where I'm like, okay, this is what you've believed this whole time. Do you still believe it? I'm like, yeah. I mean, I still talk to him all the time.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't know exactly where he is, but like, sometimes I can feel him and I still talk to him all the time.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's got to be like, I've never experienced that.
No, it's so surreal. It's like out of body.
I like people. I've lost people in my life, not to that degree, but like they exist in a new form now. And so some of that must be. Is there any part of you experience him like a fun new way of like, I actually enjoy experiencing him this way?
Yeah, but I still cry sometimes, like where I'm just like, I'm so glad that I don't get to have the rest of my life with you, you know?
Yeah.
But yes, like I do sometimes be like, were you?
Oh, really?
And like I've been like pathologically seeing mediums the past year, like trying to talk to him.
Yeah.
I'm about to start like writing a book about the essays about last year, and that'll be a chapter was about the mediums. But like they're all telling me, they're like, he tries to like put jokes in front of you all the time, like he wants you to, you know, and then like and like I tried to recognize the through lines between all the different mediums that were like this patterns of what they all said, you know. And they're like, he loves like messing around with you, like you guys had such a jokey and I was like, but
It's got to be like finding a medium. Is it kind of like finding a good therapist?
Yes, but it's like people, like the first couple ones, like people bought them for me. I mean, they know I'm kooky.
That's such a nice gift.
It really was. And I will say, like, every time I saw them, they were usually at like crucial points where I was really sad, or like a holiday, or like his birthday, or, you know, anniversary or something. I did feel like tremendously better. So I'd always be like, regardless of how true this is, I felt better. Yeah. So it served its purpose, you know? I felt close to him.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
my
awesome,
last
dude.
question. You have incredible skin. What's your skincare technique? Routine.
I mean, I'm going to sound so bro-y. The key is consistency.
It is.
It doesn't.
I'm obsessed with skincare.
Okay.
Special interest.
I love this. This is also on my algorithm too.
Yeah.
Obviously, must go Korean brands or go home.
Yeah. What's your favorite?
The ones always in my rotation are CosRx.
Yeah.
CosRx.
Stale mucin or?
Yeah. And like most of them are in my rotation.
Right.
But it's like affordable-ish.
Yeah, it is affordable.
I try, and hopefully one day I'm insanely rich and can splurge.
Yeah,
but like
God
I try
bless us.
to keep bless us. I try to keep affordable skincare.
Same with me. So do I.
Because I do believe that there's plenty of good affordable options.
They are, and this is what I always try to tell the girly pops listening, is that most of those companies, it's like they're owned by luxury brands who want to tap into both shares of the market, so they make an affordable brand with very similar formulas.
Correct. It's like the same ingredients.
Yeah.
So don't freak out. I refuse to spend over $50 on one item.
Yeah.
So there's CosRx.
I feel the same about makeup too.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm all drugstore makeup.
Yeah.
Truly. And then I'm From, I think is another Korean brand.
Oh.
And they have like a gorgeous, they have ingredients, I don't even know what it is, but they have something called a mugwort.
Oh, yes.
Essence.
Yes.
Have you used it?
I haven't used that one, but I have another one.
Mugwort?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not getting money from this, but like I'm From, they have a mugwort essence, which is basically a toner.
Yeah.
After you use this toner, your skin feels like actual silk.
Yes.
And
Okay.
you just want to, and you shouldn't rub it, but it is unbelievable. So it's silk.
Do you do the skin flooding, like the multiple toners?
No, I've never done that.
Oh,
What
okay.
is that?
Skin flooding, it's just like you apply multiple non-active toners that are more like hydrating or, whatever.
Oh, I've never
where
done
you put
that.
a bunch on. It's a TikTok thing.
Have you done it?
Yeah. Definitely. You wouldn't even believe.
Well, I'm trying to keep it minimal.
Yeah.
So it's like stick to the basics
Right.
and then stay consistent.
Totally.
And then sadly, you got to do all the other shit like sleep and love yourself and bullshit like that.
Yeah, and unfortunately, those things are true. Like, I look back to pictures or like clips of when I was like really depressed, and I'm like, I'm so much uglier. Like my face looks all puffy. Like I look like,
But like all
even
that
though I love that little girl, but
Yes.
Yeah.
But you can tell like, and it's like diet shit. So
Yeah.
obviously the products, I love the Korean affordable stuff.
Yeah.
And I try not to go crazy, but I could survive the rest of my life with La Roche-Posay.
I love
CeraVe,
triple cream. Yeah. Triple repair cream.
Yeah. Cetaphil.
Yeah.
Vanny cream.
I love Vena cream.
Yeah, dude.
That's in my road kit. The
Vanny
cleanser
cream,
and the cream.
The cleanser.
Yeah.
The one that when it comes out, it looks like it has like glitter in
Yeah.
it. It's like, it looks like a galaxy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do the oil cleanser and then a regular cleanser, double cleanse.
Is there a Vanny cream oil cleanser?
There probably is now, but at home I use the Prequel one. I love Prequel. I love Naturium. I love Bioma. Those are all like drugstore.
Oh yeah, Bioma. I mean, they tricked me with the packaging.
Yeah.
So why I like CeraVe, La Roche-Posay? They're not about packaging.
Right.
It looks like you got it from
Yeah.
a doctor's
They look
office.
like 1990s. Yeah.
yeah. But Bioma's like it's like here's like a lavender syrup.
Yeah.
You
I
know.
like their milky toner, and they're actually
too.
their Bioma's face food is my favorite sunscreen because I have really sensitive skin.
Oh,
it just like
nice.
feels like a serum.
Oh, I have to try it.
I love it. But do you do the retinol and everything?
I don't do retinol
Wow,
every
your
night.
skin is incredible.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I mean, I did a good routine last night, but like I switch the active serums based on what I need.
Smart.
If I feel dry, then I'll do the hydrating,
Right.
snail mucin.
Yeah.
If I feel randomly breakoutish, then I try to go extra gentle
Yeah.
on it. Retinol I don't do every night, but but if I do, I'll do like it's CosRx one.
Oh, cool.
And another one that like is a CosRx retinol serum that if you feel it in your hand, it is like
Oh, it has like hydrating properties with it.
so
That's smart.
dude.
Good
yeah.
for you.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, your skin is incredible.
Thank you.
Okay, well, newly engaged bitch has a special out. Just so funny, absolutely killing it. You guys will love her comedy. This was so much fun. Thanks
I
for
had the best OC
thanks for
time,
coming
dude.
on
Thank
and
you,
shredding
Blair.
with us.
Thank you.
Go watch Leslie's special and give us a 5-star review. Share this shit. Support us if you can. It really helps. And thanks you guys so much for listening. I love you all so much. We're so grateful for you. And thank you for the support. Amen. See you next week, Blair Bears. Bye-bye.
Subscribe.